The Lord be with you. The reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. When the disciples had gathered around Jesus on the mountain, he spoke to them. You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be children of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the righteous and on the unrighteous. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers and sisters, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. The Gospel of the Lord. A covenant or agreement that God made with his people means that he will be their God, their protector, their leader, their defender. If they keep those statutes and ordinances which separate them from sin and make them holy as God is holy, we all have a fallen nature, but God wants all of us to live above our fallen nature, to live by grace. And this is something that sets us apart and above all the peoples around us who live under the power and dominion of Satan. God wants to reclaim the human race, which he lost to the deceit of Satan in the Garden of Eden. He began with the descendants of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Through them, he wanted to reach and reclaim eventually all the peoples of the world. God wants us, his people, to be holy, and then to become missionaries and spread the holiness of God to others. We know that the people, the chosen people in general, never really did catch this spirit of holiness. And very often it fell into the idolatry of the neighbors that surrounded them. So God sent his own Son as a member of the chosen people to show by word and example what God was like and what he wanted his people, us, to be like. People to do more than just simply pay back a kindness to those who are kind to them. Being children of God means that we give to others when they give us nothing, and that we love others even when others do not love us and even treat us as enemies. In this, God himself is our example. Jesus says that children must imitate the example of this loving Father, who sends his rain and sunshine on the just and unjust alike. We must be motivated to love others unselfishly. That motive is God Himself. Therefore, in order to practice virtue in the service and love of others, we must first love and serve God. Those who claim to love their neighbor without loving God are simply exercising a natural love which rarely is devoid of selfish interests. God wants us to use our God-given gifts and talents to be used under the influence of supernatural grace in order to love